Hello everyone, the Manga Stand here. This is a channel where we sit down and talk about manga and anime. Right now I'm going to talk about the review of episode 8 of the Dig Order. So this episode starts off with Sena, the main character's sister, basically trying to plan a revolt against her father, or her apparent father, because we know that her memories might have been tampered with, and she doesn't believe this person to be her father, but it probably actually is her father, and the father that she thought she knew was probably just made up by memory-altering powers, which is probably Genai's powers, because he has the power to control people. I'm sure he can control people to change their memories, potentially, or it's another power altogether from a different person that we haven't seen yet. Sena is going to go in to reveal that Genai is behind the Dig destruction, that he's the one that caused the Dig apocalypse that killed everyone, and this is stupid, because Sena is mind-controlled. She's mind-controlled by Genai, and she's trying to reveal in front of Genai and the public that Genai is responsible for this great destruction. But you're mind-controlled by Genai. Like, stupid. Why are you doing this? Sena, why are you doing this? Like, I was just, the whole time, I was like cringing. I'm like, ugh, you're mind-controlled. You have the eye thing. Genai is mind-controlling you. You're right there. I was just waiting for the moment when Genai was like, this was all part of my plan. And that's exactly what happened. It was all part of his plan. And Sena was mind-controlled and just ended up making Genai look better. At the end of the day, she made Genai be honest about the fact that he produced the orders. But then Genai made her do some lies that basically put the blame back on Eiji, her brother. So nothing really happened in that sense. So then after that defeat there, we go to Eiji, and let's just skip right back when they're right in the scene where his arms get blown off. Basically, the Dimension Sword guy blows off Eiji's arm and leg right as he's about to front Genai. He's very high-spirited, very emotional. He wants to save his sister. He's rushing in, and he's so motivated. He's like on the ground, bloody and beaten, but he's like, screw it, I'm not giving up. His sister tells him that she's given up on all life, and as a fellow older brother, hearing that would make my heart break. So I would do anything to stop that person at that point. And I feel for Eiji there. I felt for him. I was like, yes, you can do this. Like, who gives a crap what your sister's thinking? You just go all in or nothing. And that's exactly what he did. He's like, screw it, I'm saving my sister no matter what. He dominates his severed limbs to go back on him. He rushes at him. The Dimension Sword guy is prepared for this, so he comes down, is going to do his sword slash thing, but Eiji gets too close to him and punches him away. An interesting thing, I was a bit disappointed with this. I thought Eiji had dominated his particles, every single particle in his being, to be converted into light, as that's why he was golden at the time. But maybe Japanese just have a weird thing for gold people, like Super Saiyans. So yeah, that's what I kind of thought, but then we kind of revealed the Dimension Sword guy. The reason why his Dimension Slash didn't go through Eiji is because the sword doesn't work in close range, so he can protect himself. And then we kind of get more about the father's plans, Genai, and that he actually wants Sena and Eiji to be on the same side. Eiji just doesn't trust him, for good reason, because we know Eiji's memories are altered as well, so he doesn't really think that's his father, even though he probably is, and this whole conflict probably could resolve if they went together, but I believe Genai probably plans to kill them to cause another great destruction. So this is probably a good reason why Eiji doesn't want to join. He's very suspicious. He has his own plans. Actually, what I think Genai's plans are is to resurrect his wife, because we actually haven't seen the whole wife. We knew that the wife died in the Great Destruction, but now that it's been revealed these memories were fake, it's probably a chance that his wife died before this. I actually think that the Hishimi Agency was the foundation of to create his wife back. I think that he wants to will his wife back. I think he thinks he's enough willpower. That's just my theory right now. I haven't read the manga. I think he wants to use his will. He's a very strong will and love for his wife, and I think he wants to use that to resurrect his wife. We saw this weird gate portal thing at the end, and I believe maybe that's a dimension to cross over, and maybe he's planning to bring someone back. And the only one I can imagine to bring back is his wife, because we have not seen her at all. And so that's my biggest kind of theory with this, and where it's going. I think Genai is a very loving person. I think he's a villain. I don't think he's a villain. He's evil just because he's evil. I think he has reasons behind his acts, and the only reason, an obsession I see in this character is if his wife died and he has no choice but to do any means necessary to bring her back. So that's my theories, that's my discussions. Thank you very much for listening. This is a new channel, so please give me support, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you out.